So I'm here to present Konstitucijos Avenue, which is a new business centre in Vilnius, which we've designed and we're now taking through. And we have been shortlisted for future projects in office and future projects use of glass. So Konstitucijos Avenue has been listed partly because it's an international project. It's our first project in the Baltic states. It seeks the highest performance in terms of energy standards, but also is a project very much born out of urbanism, which many of the fundamentals of the World Architecture Festival look for buildings that give back to their surroundings.
I think the architecture industry is only going to be able to reach net zero if we do it collaboratively. It takes so many people's input to make net zero or high aspirational sustainability projects happen. You need the input of the client, your own team, engineers, consultants, contractors. It takes everyone. You need to embed it really early on, but you also need to talk about it all the way through the project, and you definitely cannot leave it to the contractor to mop up the end. So the key message is everyone needs to talk more and all the time.
So for part 1s and 2s looking to potentially work at RSHP, we started doing career events in the evening. We do workshops. We've also done training programs as well. So there's lots of different ways from various experiences to come and find out more about what we do.
And we also do summer placement program for people between degree and diploma, and we do work experience for people who are pre-degree. And another thing we do is to support people during their studies. So we have a number of bursaries at several universities, so some in London, many of them are not, so that we're supporting people as they go through the process as well as on the job.
So my advice to students who've been working remotely through the various lockdowns and are now looking to kind of apply to work in the industry is really just, it's an industry built on people, and just be positive and reach out to practices. The right type of practices will be really open for you coming forward and showing interest, and if they're not interested, then it's not the right place to work. So just, it's all about meeting people, and it's always a good thing to do. You can never upset anyone by wanting to outreach and find out more from a practice.
And I would add to that, don't underestimate how useful and valuable being a graduate is, because graduates often have amazing skill sets in terms of computer programs, but also on the environmental side. People are learning lots of really great stuff that people who've been in practice longer don't know about. And you've got so many skill sets and lateral thinking and use, quite frankly, that is really beneficial to practices, and people are always looking for that.